guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have all of the new Colourpop goodies that are now at Sephora. So I did order all of mine online. My store only carries one palette. So we carry the Golden State of Mind, which you can find in, I believe, most Sephoras, if not all. The rest of the line is only in select stores, and it's very select. Out of the like 50 stores, 10 of them are in New York. So if you're in an area that has a big Sephora, you can find it there. I only had a chance to play with this palette so far, so I played with this in store. I have not used it on myself. I wanted to save it, so we'll take it out. If you are a Beauty Insider, VIB, or a Rouge, you're going to be able to get a discount the 10th through the 15th. That's not a secret or anything, but you will be getting your emails, and that way you can get a little discount on it, but they're already really affordable. So I think this one's $26. That's what it looks like. And here we have the palette. Now I like the color range. You get neutrals, you get some cool and some warm tones. I have been really interested to put it on, but I haven't done it yet, but I am going to do that really quick with you. This one's like screaming to me. So I think I'll just do that one. So I'm going to use my two Colourpop brushes. I got these when their brushes were first released. So I'm going to start with the flat synthetic brush and just really dip into this color and apply it all over my lid. Try it with my finger because I'm not loving it. Okay, there we go. Wow, you can really see that now. I'm not liking it with the brush, and my brush is a little slightly damp. So I just really didn't like that, and I'm getting some major fallout. I'm gonna try to do it the way that they have described and use this fluffier brush to just blend out the edges. It seems like it's prettier in person. Like, to me it's looking pretty, but then when I look in the camera, I'm not loving what I see. The fallout is just pretty severe. You can see where it kind of like dusted down here. I'm going to do the other side. I don't think I've ever had a Colourpop shadow have this much fallout. I mean, do you guys see that? Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, so definitely the next time I use this palette, I will be doing my eyes first. Okay, so I was able to dust the majority of that fallout away. That is a little unfortunate though. When I swatched it in stores after already ordering it, I was a little underwhelmed. Wasn't really feeling it that much, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a shot, because as you know, it can be different on the eyes than it is on the swatch. So I mean, I like the look of it. It's very pretty. It's gonna be a really nice kind of shine for the holidays, but it's messy. So, and neither application method was really great. When I put it on with the finger on this eye, it looked good. When I tried it over here, like it didn't pop the same way. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about this, but we're going to go through them and swatch them.
I feel stupid, but like, does the top go with this top, or is this color the same as the one on the back? Like, I'm so confused, and then I try to find one that makes sense.
So we're going to start with the top left. Very first shade. This is like a silver. That one's pretty. This one is a white, but it's got like some kind of shift to it. It's like a pink shift. And these aren't coming off as chunky as the one that I used on my eyes. So maybe I just picked like one of the worst ones, which is possible because I always want the weird colors. So this one's like a light cream sickly orange. So there you go. That's the first row. I'll start on the second row. So I'm starting with this color. That one's prettier. That one's pinkish. Pinkish. And the next one looks a little copper. The middle color on the second row. This one looks a little bronzy. Okay, so those are the second row. Look way more reddish than they do in the palette. Like, this one obviously looks red, but these kind of look brown. But then look at them on the swatch. Like, there's some red, some orange, some pink, some champagne. A little surprising. Okay. Now we're going to start with the last row. We're going to swatch these on this side. This last row has the chunky colors. I'm convinced, like, the last row is a little different. Because that swatch is very chunky. That one's pretty, though. It's like a deep muted purple gray. Now we're gonna do the color on my eyes, which is very chunky. That one and that dark purple gray are like the chunkiest colors in the palette. And the very last shade in Golden State of Mind, this one here. So again, I think the colors are very pretty. They have a nice shine. I'm not in love with the texture in that palette. They are, some of them are very chunky in the consistency. The fallout was just so crazy, and given that I was just kind of pressing that shadow in and just pressing and dragging. On to another palette before we go any further. This is the Semi Precious palette. This is what she looks like. I love this packaging and lots of jewel tones in here. It's like the pan size is a good bit different. There you can see the difference in the sizes. Let's swatch. So that's the first row. On to the second row. Loving this color I'm about to swatch, this like sage green. Yes. Ooh, that one's pretty too. I want to swatch over that a little bit because that was with my pinky, so it didn't swatch that well. Okay, so overall, I think I'm liking this palette better. I would say if you're going to pick up one of the palettes, I would do the Semi Precious one. Unfortunately, it's not in store, but hopefully this will give you an idea. Like that. Loving this color. I'm loving both of these like golden green shades. And this is really pretty and different too. It's like a gray lilac. I like that. So I'm impressed with the Semi Precious palette. There are also 3 single Super Shock shadows, and they look like this. Different color packaging, which is really cute. Let's start with the first one, which is in this like greenish yellow packaging, and this color is called Fluffy. I like that name a lot. That's what it looks like. There's Fluffy. Let's see what Fluffy looks like. Oh yes. Did I sound like Stewie Griffin there? Oh, probably not. Just in my head. So I like Fluffy. That's pretty. That's like, I can't decide if that's gold or got a little copper in it. It kind of changes a little bit with the light. Next is Bouncy, which is in the blue packaging. This is what Bouncy looks like. I really don't know what color this is going to pick up. Like, this is one of those where I'm just not certain of the color. So let's check it out. And for some reason, I decided to swatch this with my other hand. Okay, this one's got a crazy glitter shift to it. And I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera at all. So I'm going to make it a little bit more intense. In person, I'm seeing a fleck of like pink or peach. I really doubt you're going to be able to see that. But basically, from a distance, it looks brown. And then up close, I see like pink and champagne. And the last single is Revolution, which is in the purple packaging. This one looks kind of purple pink. Eggplant, if you will. I'm going to swatch this one under Fluffy. And there you have that. Pretty color. I'm still most grabbed by Fluffy, but that is all 3. Fluffy, Bouncy, Revolution. Weird combination of names. I get Fluffy and Bouncy. I don't know how Revolution ties into that. We have a collection of Super Shock shadows called Polite AF. And we know what that means. Okay. I do love the pink and the stars. I think that is very cute. Very girly, holiday-ish. Love the packaging. And I'm open her up. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, we're going to start with Deep Dive, which is this one here. So there is that one. It's like in between a copper and a brown. Next up is Drift. I hope this one really pops. That is Drift. I like that one. That's like a cranberry kind of a color. This one is Birthday Girl, which is nice because my birthday is in December, and this seems like a very holiday-esque type gift set. This one's got a lot of shimmer to it. Next is birthday cake. This was a good one for December babies. Good birthday gift. That one's a little pinker. Next we've got stereo. Ooh, that was pretty. That would be good for a smoky eye. And finally we've got sequin. That one looks really shiny. Woo! I like sequin. I don't think these are really being done justice on the camera, because some of these are so sparkly and it's just so fine a sparkle. It's not big and chunky like some of the ones in the first palette. They also have a Super Shock highlighter trio called Legit AF. This one is a little bit more papery of a packaging, and the little sticker actually tore it a little bit. Kind of wish it was more hard side and like keepable. This one's just a little but this is what it looks like on the inside. Pink with the white stars. I do think it's really cute. So the first highlighter in the box is called Over the Moon. This is what it looks like. I don't think you can see it, but it's got a cool kind of shimmer that looks pink. Oh wow, that looks so pink in person. Yeah, you can kind of see that. It's almost got like a, it almost looks holographic in certain lights, but it's just got a really crazy pink shimmer shift to it. The next one is called Spoon. Spoon. Have any of you guys ever watched Salad Fingers? Because every time I hear the word spoon, I think of salad fingers. You can look that up on YouTube if you haven't seen it. So there's Spoon. A really pretty soft champagne. Love that one. Woo! I love these because they're very forgiving. They don't show a lot of texture. And one more called Wisp. Only one that's a little deeper, but this is definitely a lighter skin tone, more friendly kit. Because obviously these are just really light. This one's got at least a little depth to it, but it's still on the lighter side, like light to medium, I think. And finally, there is a lip trio that you can get called You're a Gem. And 3 colors in it. It has 2 ultra satin and 1 ultra glossy. Ooh, pretty colors. So that's what they look like as a set. I'm gonna do the ultra glossy first because I can easily get that one off. So this color is called Charming. So it's like a warm golden gloss. I am definitely more excited for the ultra satin lips. That's just me. So I'm gonna take this bad boy off. Okay, so I love Colourpop Ultra Satin Lips. The only thing I ever have a problem with is how dark they turn. And these are already looking a little on the darker side. But I'm gonna start with, this one's called Catching Feels. Okay, that's what it looks like in the tube. This doe foot is kind of like hairy. Like the fibers are kind of long. So that is a pretty color, no denying that, I think. It looks about on par. Sometimes they look a lot darker once you get them on, but that's pretty close. And one more is finally called Misbehaving. But that's like a richer fuchsia purple. And this doe foot is so much better. So I guess maybe I just got a bad one. The other color. Alright, so that looks a little darker on, and it almost turned more berry on the lips, and it looks a little bit more purple, at least in person in the tube. It's a pretty winter color though. So hopefully that gives you an idea if you would like them. Okay, so the only thing I didn't pick up was there was an amber set that had a setting spray, a liquid highlighter, and a lipstick. I just wasn't interested in that for some reason. Setting spray, of course, I don't think theirs is supposed to be incredibly long lasting. It's supposed to like give you energy or something. That's not my thing, I'm sorry. So I skipped on that. But if I had to say pick up two things, I would say definitely the Semi Precious palette, and secondly Fluffy the single shadow. I think these would be the go-tos for me, and I do like the lip trio as long as you like the colors, but I feel like most people could get on board with these. They're my favorite. I cannot wait to play with this palette some more. I kind of wish I had done my eyes with this. I am happy nonetheless. I will use everything, no doubt. The highlighter is really pretty. I love how soft a glow they give you, and they're very forgiving in the texture of your skin, so I will definitely use that as well. I don't think I purchased anything that's not going to be put to use, so overall I'm very happy, but I would suggest picking these up if you are a Colourpop fan. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking out the Colourpop goodies. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you like this type of video trying out new products, and definitely be sure to subscribe. I will have my giveaway going up, fingers crossed. I think it's going to go up Friday. It is as soon as I reach 5,000. Make sure to turn on notifications so you know when that goes up. Thank you for watching, and I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.